Namaskar. When Trump says something, he means it. Tomorrow morning, 25% tariffs on everything coming in from Canada and Mexico, and 10% additional on China. On China, there are many specific products that have 50%, 25%, and what have you, and this 10% gets tagged on, from what I understand. Number one. Number two, Trump has just expressed his intention to and desire to annex or get back Panama Canal from Panama. This is a small video that I'd like to share with you. Before that, please like this video. I'm going to talk about four things, starting with this one.
Wonders of the world, one of the great wonders of the world. And we didn't give it to China, we gave it to Panama. And Panama's been ripping down all the China language signs. They've been working like mad to try, but about 70% of the signs were up and they were written in Chinese, and that's not the deal. So we're going to take it back. They've already offered to do many things, but we think it's appropriate that we take it back. They've totally violated the agreement. We have an agreement. They violated the agreement, and Marco Rubio's going over there to talk to the gentleman that's in charge.
So as you heard there, Marco Rubio is going to be going and talking to the person in charge in Panama. And this is pretty much a threat that has been carried out. What has happened is that looks like Panama has a huge amount of China written all over it. In fact, they were saying that the signs were all put up in Chinese now in the Panama Canal. And they were furiously taking them down in the last 48 hours, fearing that something like this could happen. Whatever it is, there is now a clear gauntlet has been thrown by the United States on China, but a few other things are also happening. Like I said, we've talked about two things. First, the tariffs go into effect tomorrow. The second thing is the Panama Canal. The third thing is something even more disturbing. A second plane has crashed with two passengers in East Philadelphia, and this has actually set many houses on fire. They're still trying to find out the real cause of this accident. It's very early. It's like only 20-25 minutes since that happened. So we're going to bring you that information over the course of the day. So another plane accident, this time in East Philadelphia. Philadelphia is only 200 miles from Washington, D.C., so it's not very far. Now, lastly, what is happening on that investigation of the Black Hawk helicopter, flying into the American Airlines flight? Now we are finding out that the Black Hawk helicopter in that route was not supposed to be flying about 200 feet from the ground. Unfortunately, or fortunately, or deliberately, this particular helicopter was actually flying at 400 feet above ground. So clearly there were some violations, and looks like there is a sabotage or some sort of taking out a high value target that may have been on board on that plane. Just to take out one person, they took down the entire plane. Who is that? We are not being told at this point of time. But again, this is one theory. There are also other theories that the helicopter itself may have been taken over remotely, because there are videos doing the rounds on social media that this particular brand of helicopter can be operated remotely, and did something like that happen, and the pilot didn't really have any control. So many questions being asked on that one. But the fact that another plane has crashed today gives you a little bit of worry on what is really going on. Is there some sort of a shadow war that has been started? By whom? Is it China? Is it Russia? Is it Iran? Because US has now got a lot of enemies, and we don't know which one of those things are doing all these things. Clearly, Biden laid down the path for this by allowing all and sundry to come in over the last 4 years. We've been screaming at the top of our lungs that this is wrong, this is not the way things work in the United States. But who is listening? Now everybody is like wringing their hands and saying, oh, you are firing this person, you're firing that person. Well, there is a reason why these people are being let go. Many high-ranking officials in the Federal Bureau of Investigation have been told either you resign or you're going to be thrown out tomorrow. So many resignations happening today. Like I said, a lot of frenetic activity going on today in Washington, D.C. That's all I have. I don't think there's any other update at this point of time. I just thought I should let you all know that many things are happening over the weekend. We don't know what's going to happen, but certainly the tariffs come into effect. So whatever negotiations that may have been attempted between China and the US and Mexico and US have really not borne fruit for both these countries. They will have to deal with sanctions in terms of not sanctions but tariffs of 25% each, and this is starting in about 8-9 hours from now. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Don't forget to click on the bell button for notifications. One last thing, if you're seeing what I'm wearing on my left lapel, this is a lapel for Bangladesh, and there is a Hindu Om written on it in Bengali. You know what that is for? It's for Hindu Desh, for the safety of Hindus in Bangladesh. I hope you all support it. We're going to let you know about how you can get this lapel pin for yourself. We do have them in stock. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe to our channel, and I'll see you all soon. Namaskar.